we were doing rook. Okay, can you all hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can you see the screen? Chessboard?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay, 1 second. Now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so everyone be on mute. Okay. So last class we were learning about rook. Okay, so this is a rook, and then we learned it moves in a plus sign. Okay, if there are empty squares, it controls. If there is its own piece, it gives support. Okay, if it happens to be opponent's piece on its way, it attacks. Okay, so and then we learned the difference between attack and capture. Capture is actually taking a piece, and then attack is something which is telling like, okay, if you don't take care of this, in next move I will capture this. Okay, so today we are going to learn the same three concepts but for bishop. Okay, so we are going to learn how a bishop moves, how does a bishop control, how does a bishop attack, okay, and how does it support. Okay, so today's lesson, everyone listen carefully. Whenever I ask you a question, at that time you can unmute and speak. Okay, so this is a bishop. Okay, it moves diagonally. So diagonally as in this way. This bishop moves this way. It can go here like this and this. So this is like X, right? An alphabet. X, Y, Z. We studied, right? So that X sign, okay? So that is how this bishop moves. And notice one thing. This bishop is in dark square. So we have learned in the first class what is a light square and a dark square. So this bishop is in dark square and it moves in dark diagonal, okay? See, notice that. So that is why we have two bishops. So if you remember initial position or the starting position, so how did we arrange the chessboard? We arranged like this, right? So this is how we arrange a chessboard. And then notice there is a bishop here and this bishop is on light square. So this is sitting on a light square. And this bishop is on dark square. Okay, same way for black. Light square bishop, dark square bishop. Okay, now we will take this. So there will be a bishop here and here, and for black there will be a bishop here and here. So before you start the game, bishops will be placed here. Now this light square bishop travels diagonally in light squares. This is how it can go. Okay, so this dark square bishop travels only in the dark square. Okay, so this bishop goes this way. Okay, so if you take this one, it can travel here and here. So this is how a bishop moves. Okay, so a light square bishop will travel only in the light square. A dark square bishop will travel only in the dark square. Okay, so now if you have to move this bishop, it's up to you. You can move it to g7, or if you want, you can make one move, right? So when you want to make the move, you can put it to h6. Okay, if you want to move it to e6, it's possible. Or if that is the move you have to make and you want to put it to a3, it is possible. Okay, so this is how generally a bishop moves. So I will ask few questions. So this bishop, can it move to g7? Okay, who's going to tell? So we'll start with Sai. Sai, can you tell if this bishop can move here? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Okay, so be on mute. How many you are there? Now, Aldrin, can this bishop move to this square?
Yes, ma'am.
First, you have to see the board. Which square did I point right now?
G2, ma'am.
Okay, where is the bishop?
The bishop is on E5.
Okay, which square bishop it is? Which color square this bishop is?
Dark square, ma'am.
Okay, which square is this?
G2, ma'am.
G2 is a dark square or a light square?
Light square, ma'am.
So can it really go here?
No, ma'am.
Yes or no? So now you confirm and tell me. Earlier you said yes, now you said no. Okay, tell which is correct.
Go to G7, ma'am.
See, I'm asking you if this is a possible, if this is a possibility. Can this bishop go here? It will not go here. Listen to me. So this bishop can only travel on a dark square like this. So this is a diagonal. So some people say cross, some people, but we don't need to confuse with all those words. We just use the term diagonal. Okay. So this is how it moves: diagonally forward, diagonally backward. So here it moves forward like this. It moves backward, and importantly, I mean this is very important. A dark square bishop will never go to a light square. You got it?
Yes, ma'am.
So can you repeat it? A dark square bishop. Repeat.
Dark square bishop
Cannot go to the light square.
cannot go to the white square.
Light. So we use the term light. Okay. Same with a light square bishop. If a bishop is there here, okay, it cannot go here. Okay, because this is a light square bishop. A light square bishop will never move to a dark square. Okay, be on mute. So, any doubts? How does a bishop move? Any doubt in this?
No, ma'am.
Okay, we'll move to the next one. Everyone be on mute. Okay, so we
I'm
learn.
sorry, ma'am. Network issue, ma'am.
Okay, you listen from here. Okay, now is it solved?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, be on mute and listen from here. So I was teaching them. This is a bishop, and it moves diagonally like this. Okay, so this bishop is sitting on a dark square, which means it can diagonally move only to the dark squares. It can never move to a light square, so it cannot go there. Okay, only a light square bishop can move to a light square. A dark square bishop cannot go to the light square. Okay, so that is the reason we have two bishops when we start the game. Okay, so one bishop is on dark square, one bishop is on light square. Similarly for black, one is on light square, one is on dark square. So this dark square travels only in dark diagonals, and light square bishop travels only in light squares. So this is what we were doing. Okay, so now we learned in the last class, a piece controls the empty squares on its way. Okay, this is a bishop which is on e5, and this is a dark square bishop. Okay, listen to me carefully, so it will be helpful when I ask you questions. Okay, this is a dark square bishop, and then it travels in this dark square, and there are no pieces on its way, so it controls all these squares. Okay, now we'll take the same position. The bishop is on e5 and it is a dark square bishop. It travels diagonally forward and backward. Okay, so now there is a opponent's piece here. There is an opponent's piece here, which means on the bishop's way there is an opponent's piece. Okay, so it attacks the opponent's piece on its way. Okay, so now the same position, if it is white to play, okay, white has to make the move, this bishop can go and capture it. Okay, so we'll take the same position. Bishop is on e5 and then there is a rook here on its way. See, this is a white bishop and this is a white rook. Both are teammates. Okay, they are of same color, right? So uh, so now this bishop supports this piece. Okay, if there is its own piece on the way, it gives support. If there is an opponent's piece, it attacks. If there are empty squares, the bishop control. So we learned three words: control, support, and then attack. Okay, attack is when it does to the opponent. Okay, support, it does to its own team member or the own piece. Okay, so now we'll start with questions. Okay, Isha, which queen this bishop can likely take?
The white bishop can take the black queen on c8.
Very good. So can you tell me why? So what did we learn? How do you frame it? Okay, you be on mute.
No,
It's okay. You be on mute. I will find if Leksha can answer this.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, so she said this bishop can take this queen on c8. So why?
Okay.
So what did we learn?
Ma'am, we did like it is capturing the
I mean, it can likely take, okay, but why means you have to tell this is a light square bishop. It can travel only in the light square. So whichever is there in the light square, only that it can likely attack. Okay, this light square bishop has no business with something which is in dark square. So I hope everyone gets this right. Okay, so be on mute. We'll go to the next one.
Okay.
So Manav, can you answer this? Okay, so this is a bishop. Okay, and you can capture this, but in two moves. Can you find the first move? Then the second move would be c8. Can you try this? Hmm. You are not audible. Check your mic. Or be on mute. I'll ask you another question later. So meanwhile, you check your mic. Piyush, can you answer that? So this bishop is here on f1. It has to capture the queen on c8. So where will it go first?
First it will go on a6.
Very good.
Then,
So it cannot.
then
Okay, just pause a second. So everyone else listen. It cannot go directly and capture this because its way is only diagonal. Okay, it has to align with the diagonal, with this diagonal. So very good. So it has to first go here. Now can you capture this in the next move?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So it takes 2 moves. And always remember, you can't make 2 moves in a same move. If you are given a chance to move, you can make only 1 move. Then your opponent will play, and after that only you can make the next move. Okay, very good. So first here, then here. Okay, very good. Next, Shanvika. I want to
Yes,
take
ma'am.
this bishop to C2. So which is the easiest way?
First they go H3.
Okay. Then
F1.
okay. H3 F1. Then
D3.
then can you go here in the next move?
Yes, next move we come there.
Okay. So now you took 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now you tell me this can be done in 2 moves. So you tell me the first move and second move, the bishop will be here. So you know what you have to do? You have to align with the diagonal. See this destination, it's in this diagonal. The bishop is in this diagonal. So wherever it meets, when you come here, so this will be the first move and this will be the second move. You got it?
Okay.
So this is much easier and faster. Okay, so you be on mute. Next, Shravan. So she said one way to reach here. I want you to tell me the another way to reach there. It, it is not possible in 2 moves, but definitely in 3 moves it's possible. Can you find some other way? Say for example, we will take this as an example. There is a piece here. Okay. Now to reach here, this way is not possible because there is a piece. Right? So now you find another way. And always remember, the bishop, okay, everyone please pay attention here. So this bishop can go diagonally, but if there is an own piece here, it cannot jump it. Okay, so now going to f5 is not possible because white pawn is there. What happens if a black's piece is there? Still he cannot jump here. Still the bishop cannot jump here. It is not possible. But since it's opponent's piece, he can choose to capture this. Okay, so jumping is not possible. If it is own piece, it cannot jump. If it is opponent's piece, he cannot jump. Okay, if there is any piece blocking, then his way is restricted. Okay, so now just we will imagine there is a own piece here, so that he cannot go here. Okay, so now how else do you find a way?
J6, ma'am.
Okay, then a6, then
D3, ma'am.
d3. Very good. D3, right? This is what you said, right? Very good. So this is how you reach here. Okay,
C2, ma'am.
yeah, c2. So if there is no piece here, then say for example this pawn is not there, then this is the simplest option. You always have to look for the simplest option, because when you are really playing game, if you make unnecessary moves, like for example, if you can reach somewhere in 2 moves, you should not take 3 moves. by taking that extra move, your opponent will gain time, okay, an advantage. So this we will learn when we are learning the next level of chess. But for now, you just understand, if there is a way which you can reach easier, you pick the easiest way. Okay, so now Kashvi, can you answer this? Can this bishop take this queen? Yes or no?
No, ma'am.
Why?
Because the bishop is on the dark square and the queen is on the light square, ma'am.
Very good, super. So a dark square bishop cannot move to a light square. Okay, very good. Now we'll pick this. Okay. Shanvika.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
how many moves should I take to reach here? What is the easiest one?
First we can go C6.
So you said C6. Then?
Then you can go.
Yeah, very good. So how many moves did it take?
2 moves. 2 moves.
Okay, very good. Super. Okay. So now I will again teach you this, and we are going to have questions related to this. Okay. So this is a bishop. It moves like this. And if there is an empty square on its way, it controls. If, see, this is the way. Okay, whatever I showed you with this arrow is the way for this particular bishop, which is on e5. Okay, so if there is an opponent's piece, it will capture. If there is the own piece, it will support. Okay, so now with that concept, now there is a bishop here, there is a piece here, and we will put a knight here. Okay, and then Aldrin, can you frame any two sentences out of it? Who is doing what? And you should tell from the viewpoint of this bishop. Bishop is doing what?
Attacking.
It's attacking whom? Which piece?
Queen and bishop.
No. It's attacking which? It's attacking queen, but is it attacking the bishop? Is this bishop on its way? See,
No,
this is the way. When something is not on its way, it cannot do anything to it. Okay, it doesn't have any business with this bishop. Okay, so you only have to point out the way. Okay, so it's here, and this is the way, this is the way, this is the way. Okay, so the bishop is attacking the queen on b8. That's it. Okay, one more sentence, can you try to frame?
Yes, ma'am. The bishop is supporting the white knight.
Very good, super. The bishop is supporting the white knight. I mean, you have to say bishop is supporting the white knight on g3. Okay, so to be specific. Okay, very good. So now, Anirudh, can you try this? So there is a bishop here. Okay, so I want you to use this bishop, frame two sentences.
The bishop is supporting the rook, ma'am.
Okay, rook g3. Okay, you will be specific. And then uh, one more sentence. So you remember I said if there is an empty square, it will If there is an empty square, it will control. So you try to make one sentence out of it.
The bishop is supporting the rook in G3, ma'am.
Okay, that is one sentence. Frame one more sentence. So one more sentence you can tell is, you take any square. Okay, all these squares it is controlling, right? Pick any square and tell it is controlling. Okay, I can say the bishop is controlling C7. Okay, that would be a sentence. Okay, you be on mute. Then Isha.
Yes, ma'am.
So the bishop is here. I want you to frame two sentences out of it.
The white bishop is supporting.
Okay, if you have to be specific with white bishop, one second. You tell bishop d5. Okay, so that would be more specific when it comes to where it is. Okay, bishop d5 is supporting. There is no pieces, right? Then what does it do?
The white bishop on d5 is controlling the light square on g8.
Very good. Can you frame one more sentence?
Okay.
Similarly,
the white bishop on d5 is controlling the light square on d7.
light square on d7 now.
Not d7, b7.
b7. Very good. B for ball, right? Very good.
Yes.
Super. Very good. Next. Okay. So now, Kashvi, can you tell me, is the bishop supporting the knight or no?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Very good. Super.
But
because the
bishop is also in the white square and the knight is also white square and in the bishop's team the knight is also there.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. But say, for example, if the knight is here, now is it supporting?
No, ma'am, because there is a block.
No. You should not tell like that. So the exact way to tell is, when it was here, it was on the bishop's way. Is that right? So since it's on the way, it could do this. Okay. So now here, the knight is not on its way. Its way is here. Only if the piece is on its way, it can support. Okay. If the piece is not on its way, it cannot support. You got that? So I hope everyone gets that. Okay, very good. Okay. Manav, can you tell me which bishop can likely capture this? So which bishop you should use?
Bishop, ma'am.
Huh?
This bishop,
Can you type answer to me? I couldn't hear you. If you can WhatsApp me the answer, 8056 number. D5. Okay, now I hear somehow. Okay. So D5 bishop. Hey, D5 or E5? E5, right? Dark square or light square?
Dark square, ma'am.
Very good, dark square. Okay. So this dark square bishop can capture this. Super. Now, Leksha, can you try to find where will it go first to capture this?
Ma'am, it first goes to the dark bishop on D file to capture it, ma'am.
Can you repeat again? So you point the name of the square.
Light square, ma'am.
No, see, this is a dark square bishop. The piece you are going to capture is also on dark square, which means the way is also dark square. So first, what will be the first move? Second move would be to capture the rook on e1. So what would be the first move?
Ma'am, the first move is on A3.
A3. A3 is here. You have to understand its way. Okay, this bishop's way is here. Here. Okay, A3 is not on its way. Okay,
Okay,
so
ma'am.
now you have to find this is where you have to take the bishop to. Okay, now you put the diagonal thing over here like this.
Okay,
Now
ma'am.
you tell me where should you go to reach here second? Because bishop can only go diagonally. Okay, so you should either go to g3, understand this, you go to g3 and from here this is the diagonal. In second move you can capture this, or you can go to c3 as the first move, then in second move you can capture. Okay, so this is how it travels. It travels diagonally from wherever it is. You have to put that x, okay, that alphabet x, right? So that is the shape.
Okay, ma'am.
So you got it now? Now tell me, if this bishop has to capture this bishop, then where should it go? So we are black. Second move it should capture.
Wait, don't tell.
Hmm?
Ma'am, first the bishop should go to A1.
No, it won't go there. So you listen to class, okay? And then I'll ask you one question at the end, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
So now, Piyush, can you answer this? So there is a dark bishop here, okay? Dark square bishop,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
it has to capture this one. So in two moves. So what is the first move? Second move is e3. This bishop is going to e3. But what is the first move for black? Piyush, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
So what is the first move? Use this bishop.
Ma'am, we can go to F4.
Very good. So it can go to f4. In second move, it can go here. And then
Yes.
one more way. Okay,
It
you
can
be
go
on.
to D4 and
Very
it
good.
can
So
capture.
yeah. So first it has to align itself here. Then from here, this is the diagonal. Okay, everyone get this. First you have to align it here, and then you can go here and capture this. So this is how a bishop moves. Okay, so if there is a bishop here and it has to capture something which is here, okay, this is not possible because it is not on its way. It can't even go this way because this is a light square. So note that a dark square bishop cannot capture a piece which is on light square. Okay, so now there is a bishop here and it has to capture the opponent's queen, which is here, which means this bishop has to diagonally align itself with the queen. Okay, so this is on this diagonal. Okay, only when it comes here to d4, then in the next move the queen will be on its way. Only then it can capture. So this will be the first move and this will be the second move. Okay, so if there is a piece like this, now see the bishop's way is here. First you have to cast the way. How does it go? Now you will understand. Okay, the knight is not on its way, which means the bishop is not supporting the knight. If it is on its way, it supports, but it is not on its way. Now how do we give support? You have to align the bishop to this diagonal. Okay, see, earlier bishop was here, and then now this is the diagonal where the knight is in, and you can put it here. Now it is supporting, or you can alternatively put it here. Here it is giving the support. Okay, so now same thing for attack. If it is like this, now it is not attacking. Okay, because it's not on its way. This is the way. Now you have to align. Now it's possible because this is a light square, this is also a light square. So it is possible for this bishop to support to attack this. Since it's an opponent's piece, it attacks, right? So where will you go? First you go here and attack. Okay, if the white doesn't escape, then you go and capture. Okay, so that is how you have to align it diagonally. Okay, so any doubts with the bishop? So any doubts, you can, I will give you 1 minute, you can try asking question.
No, ma'am.
Okay, now Leksha, any doubt, Kashvi?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so can we do a quick round? Aldrin, can you tell me how does a bishop move? How does a bishop move, Aldrin?
Cross symbol, ma'am.
Okay, please don't use cross symbol because some people have, yeah, some people will use this as cross. Okay, some people will tell this as cross, so we don't need to get confused.
Ma'am, diagonal.
Yeah, so let's just use it moves diagonally. So use the word diagonal. Tell, this is a diagonal. So diagonally forward, this is also diagonally forward, this is diagonally backward, this is diagonally backward, diagonally forward and backward. Okay, so next, Anirudh. Okay, Anirudh, tell me, can a light square bishop capture a piece on dark square? Is it possible to capture the queen? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
So what was my question? Can you repeat my question?
How can you capture this queen?
No, I was asking you, can a light square bishop capture a piece which is in a dark square? How does a light square
No, ma'am.
bishop move? Okay, so Isha, tell me, how does a
Light square bishop moves diagonally.
diagonally in which square?
In light squares.
Yeah. So can it capture a piece which is on dark square?
No, ma'am.
No. So always remember this, everyone. A light square bishop can only travel light square. And if that piece is not on the light square, if it is in a dark square, it has no business with it. It will not capture, it will not attack, it will not control. Okay? A light square bishop can do everything only in the light square. A dark square bishop can do all these things only in a dark square. Okay? So if there is a square color change, it cannot act upon it. Okay, so it cannot do anything to that piece. Okay, okay, Isha, the bishop is here. I want to take this bishop to g7. First tell me, For my first question is, can it go to G7? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you be on mute. Kashvi, now can you try to answer? How does it go here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
First,
try.
it goes to F2, ma'am.
See, F2 there is already a piece. So now can you put two pieces in a square? Is it possible? No.
No, ma'am.
Okay. And then also everyone remember this. This piece cannot jump. There is a piece here. It cannot jump. Okay. So you have to find a way to do it.
Ma'am. Ma'am,
Hmm?
I know the way.
Okay. Tell.
Ma'am, first we need to go to A4.
You want to go to A4 is a light square. It cannot go to A4.
Ma'am, next we need to... No, ma'am, not A4, ma'am.
Okay, you do
A5.
one thing. You keep the hand diagonally so that you don't miss the square.
Ma'am, first we need to go to A5.
Okay, A5 is possible. Okay, this we'll take this as a first move. A5. Then
Ma'am, next we need to move to G7 and capture it.
how does it go to G7 from here? See, okay, be on mute. Everyone, please listen one thing, okay? So wherever it is, you have to put like this. Okay, from here, A5 is possible. Okay, so you have to make sure you take your hands diagonally like this. So, and then from here it can go only here. So this is the diagonal. Okay, in this way G7 is not there, so it cannot go there. Instead, what you should have done is, if it is G7, then you have to first take it here. Okay, to B4. Then you have to take it here to F8, and in third move you have to take it to G7. You got it? Always make sure you keep the hand like this diagonally and practice so that it won't confuse you. Okay, so now the question is for Manav. Manav, if you can answer this, just type it in WhatsApp. I will check. Okay, your voice is too feeble, and there is so much background noise here too. Okay, so this is a piece, and then the bishop is here. Now you have to tell me if this bishop is supporting the knight. Yes or no? You can type it in WhatsApp. I will check. So is this bishop, my question is this bishop supporting? Yes, very good. So he typed S. Very good. So this is supporting this knight. Okay, super. Now next, Piyush. Now the question for you, the bishop is here. Okay, and then you have to tell me from here, from E2, is it controlling F5? Yes or no? You don't need to take bishop anywhere. By being here in E2, is it controlling F5? Yes or no?
No,
Very good. Why no?
because it is on not the bishop's way.
Very good. Super. So it's not on the bishop's way. So it has no business with it. Okay. Very good. Super. Next. Shanvika.
Yes, ma'am.
So we keep a bishop here, right? When we arrange the chessboard. Where will we put one more white bishop? White color bishop. In which square?
C1.
Very good. And can you do the same for black? Where will the black bishop come when we initially start? I mean, before the start of the game, we arrange the pieces, right? At that time, where will the black bishops come?
C8.
C8, light square bishop or a dark square bishop?
Light.
So in C8, light square bishop will come. And one more?
E8.
That's F8. See here. So you have to remember this rook, knight, bishop. Same way here. This place goes to rook, this goes to knight, and this is bishop. Okay. So now Shravan, are you there?
Excuse me.
Can this bishop capture this bishop?
No, ma'am.
No, very good. Okay. So now one more question.
You gave me a chance, but I couldn't answer.
I mean, what is your name?
Kashmi, ma'am, you gave me a
I
chance,
was
but
about to ask you this question, Kashvi. So, Kashvi, this bishop, okay, which is here, can I take it here in the immediate move?
no, ma'am, because there is a piece on its way, ma'am.
So it cannot jump. Okay, now what about this, Kashvi? So can I jump over this piece because it's opponent's piece, right? Can I jump over here and can I go to C6? Yes or no?
No, ma'am, because
Yeah, because it cannot jump any piece, even if it is own piece or opponent's piece. But what can it do to this piece? If it is
it can
black,
attack, ma'am.
it can, I mean, see, there are two words, okay? If it is threatening like this, okay, see, in next move I will capture you. If it threatens like that, that term is called attack. Okay, if it actually could take over it, then it means capture. Now what can we do? It's already attacking. Okay, so that was already made. Attack is already there. Now if it is black's turn to play, what will it do? It will capture. Tell.
It will capture.
Okay, everyone be on mute. I will show for bishop. Okay, so a bishop is here, and then the opponent's piece is here. Okay, and then now it's black's turn to play, and black is making a move like this. Now we can say this is attacking this. Okay, after black has made a move, white should make a move. Example, if white moves away like this, then he is out of the attack. Here there was an attack earlier, and then he escaped it. Okay, that is one scenario. And let's take this. I'll take same black piece. Okay, and then white is having this piece here, and white is having one more piece here. Okay, so now if this is the position, and then the black has to make the move, black is making this move. Now black is telling, see, I am attacking your rook. Attacking. So this is how attack comes. Attacking. Now the white has to choose to take the rook away. Now since black made one move, now white has to make the move. So now if the white takes it away, then it is out of attack. It protected the rook. Okay. Now if it doesn't do this, okay, and then he moves this. Now black is going and capturing this. This is called capture. So first there will be an attack. Okay, and then your opponent has to make the decision. If he escapes the attack, then the game continues like that. If he doesn't escape an attack, then you can go and capture it. Same thing with you. If your opponent is attacking any of your piece, you at your move, right? You can try to protect that piece. If you cannot do that, and if you forgot or if you didn't notice to do that, he will capture that piece. I hope you get it clear. So can we finish the class today?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Chalo.
ma'am.
Okay, bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
I will give homework like Sunday or Saturday night or
Thank
Sunday.
you, ma'am.
Thank you. Bye bye.